Yes, on live. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, good morning, everyone. Happy Friday. I'm so grateful that you're here this morning. I'm so grateful to be with you this morning. If you have any crystals that are calling to you, go ahead and pick them up, hold them. You can either hold them in your hands or just kind of like put them near you. I'm going to put them near me and then I'm going to keep my palms facing up for receiving. Oh, look at, is there a puppy? Do I see a puppy? I'm sorry. Where's the puppy? Oh my goodness. Sorry, guys. Puppies, horses, they always like distract me. Oh my goodness. Are you joining us for meditation? Oh, that's perfect. Oh, I love that. Okay, puppies. Oh, I love it. Okay, so if you're ready, go ahead and close down your eyes. Palms will face up for releasing and receiving. We call on all of the angels, all of the spirit guides, all of the ascended masters, all of the gods and goddesses, of everyone here to join in our circle this morning. Thank you so much for being here with us. Please let us receive anything, any messages, any love, any stillness, any releasing that we need. Please help us open us up to all of those things. We're going to begin by practicing our yogic breath. So in yoga, we breathe in through your nose and out through your nose. It is like an ocean breath and it's audible. So you're going to hear yourself do it. So, and when we breathe, we breathe from your diaphragm, and your belly area will rise and expand. And then on your exhales through your nose, it will contract. So emptying out your breath, we'll inhale here. Exhale. Deep breath in. Exhale. Inhale here. Let it go. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Let it go. Keep breathing and using that yogic ocean breath. In through your nose, out through your nose. And we know and we recognize and we are grateful for the angels that are here with us. And we specifically call on Archangel Michael now to come be beside each and every one of us. Imagine that Archangel Michael has a beautiful dustbuster and he is putting it right at the top of your head. And he is going to switch it on now. And you are going to feel from your toes, from your calves, your knees, your thighs, your butt, your pelvis, your belly, your chest, your neck, all the way up. All of that muck, anything that no longer serves you is just going to be sucked up in that dustbuster and then released out. And we ask that all of that muck be transmuted, transformed out into the ether. Again, we're going to do this several more times. We're going to take all of that muck. Maybe you use your inhales for this. You inhale from your toes all the way up. Anything that no longer serves you, allow it to be sucked up, all that muck, and then let it go on your exhale. One more time because it feels so good. Inhale from your toes, calves, knees, thighs, butt, pelvis, stomach, everything, chest, all the way up. Let it get every last bit. And then exhale it out with your mouth. Go. Take several rounds of breath now, this time inhaling through your nose, exhaling out of your mouth. Letting go anything, any left residue, any fears, any worries, any gossip, anything that does not serve your highest good, anything that is blocking you to your truth, to your light, to your peace, and to your purpose. Archangel Michael, we thank you so much for being here with us this morning, for helping us to release all that is not good for us. And we watch him fly away, and we all say thank you. And now that we are more open, and now that we are more free, feel that peace in your body. This is how you are meant to feel. We are not meant to be bogged down with fear and worry and anxiety and other people's fear and worries and anxiety. We are meant to live out our truth, our light, and have peace and share that with others. So perhaps you make this a daily ritual where you imagine or ask Archangel Michael to come and help you release all that no longer serves you every single day. Maybe you need to do that more than once a day. And always say thank you to him. And today, let's surrender to a greater power, a power greater than us. Let's surrender our ego. Let's surrender our plans, our will. Surrender does not mean to give up. It does not. Surrender means to give in and to give it over. You do not need to be in control. You do not have to drive the bus. You can give it over and trust. And while you give it over and trust and not focus on the things that you are manifesting, they will come to you a lot more easily. Instead, focus on joy. Do the things that you love. Giggle, play with puppies, lay in the grass, go for a run, play with children, have a milkshake, do things that make you happy, do things that make you giggle. When you get on that frequency of joy and you align with that joy and you let go and you give over control, things will come to you so easily. Living in that state of joy and gratitude, that's where the magic happens. You go with the flow, you go down the river, you're not going upstream. Upstream is way too difficult. And we find ourselves going upstream far too often. And then we feel heavy. And that is all not necessary. So, taking time every day, I do it many times throughout the day. I have to surrender a lot because I love to be in control. So, today I ask you to just say to your guides, to your spirit team, I give it over to you. I give you control. I give it over. And I trust and I believe it's happening and it's coming. All things are working out for me. And I know I'm being guided along the path of least resistance, the path of my greatest joy, the path of most fun. Miracles are happening every day all around us. Miracles are natural for us. So let's align today in that joy and that peace and that gratitude. And when we feel like we might be slipping out from external circumstances, taking a deep breath, closing your eyes, realigning. And this is a daily, sometimes hourly practice. Sometimes some days it's easier than others. But know that you are being guided and that you are so incredibly loved. You are so beautiful inside and out. There's much work to be done. The work doesn't have to be hard. It can be fun, it can be joyful when we follow guided intuition, when we follow inspired actions, when we listen instead of doing all the talking, when we just listen. So take a few more breaths here on your own. 3 inhales and exhales. Saying to yourself, I align myself in truth. I align myself in joy. I align myself in gratitude. And thank you to my spirit team for being here with me today, in this moment, and always. Taking your time, and when you're ready, coming back into this space, opening your eyes only when you're ready. Take your time. Thank you, Kim. Yeah, I just read that. I don't remember because I read so much and I listen. Thank you. I It really, really hit home, and it just meant so much more to me whenever I read surrender doesn't mean to give up, because I always assumed that it just meant give up. And that to me is not in my blood. Like I cannot give up. I'm a worker, I'm a fighter. I'm so independent and I work hard and I get what I want, and I never want to give up on anything. So whenever I heard and read that it just means to give it over, it just hit me. It just resonated with me. It just gave me so much, yeah, releasing is so important because I feel like this energy around us, I've been hearing from so many people that we're all so heavy, but if we intentionally release every day, several times during the day, yes, and using the vacuum, Archangel Michael, he has the best dust buster ever. Mm, does anyone want to share anything? Anything share?
Yeah, it's funny because I got out of the habit of like doing that every single morning. So I've got back into the habit every morning when I'm in the shower, just asking Archangel
Mm.
Michael to transmute any negative energy, energy that isn't mine, energy that is mine that needs to be released, transmute it into love and send it down to Mother Earth. Like,
Oh,
yeah, I'd have other rituals as well in the shower. So like
you know
getting to
what?
clean and clear my chakras and aura and bubble.
That's beautiful, Caroline. You just totally inspired me to do that. That is the
It's just when you're
perfect
in the shower
place.
and when you're in the
Yes.
shower and they're like you can just have these conversations, get them to do things while you're in the shower because you have that time and it's first thing in the morning. Well, it is for me anyway.
Mhm. Me
So
too. That is beautiful. That is so beautiful. I always find myself thanking the water. It's interesting. Like I wash away
yeah,
and protect. I love that.
yeah,
Yeah, I always
exactly.
thank the water, and I feel like, well, everything is energy, but whenever I thank the water, it just, oh, that's beautiful. I imagine it a gold color. I love that.
Ah, okay, I'm gonna use that
That's
one now as well.
me too. I love this. I'm learning so much. Oh my gosh. I can't wait to take a shower.
No, actually, I'm gonna change mine from golden to pink.
Oh, yes. I'm a pink girl too. Ah,
Yeah.
Caroline.
But no,
I
it was
love it.
helpful with like releasing several times a day because and surrender as well. And now you've made me see it in a different way. So yeah, that's really helpful. And it is like just several times a day because I mean I do that once a day. So really and truly, yeah, you're right. Do it when you're not having such a great day, and it's more than likely that you probably do need to release something, or I don't know what the words are, but yeah, to just continuously throughout the day because then it's going to help you.
It will. And I feel like this is not coming from ego, this is just coming from experience, that I have been pretty successful at manifestations, but it's not me. It's solely how try really hard to live in that state of joy and gratitude.
Yeah,
And when I don't feel in that frequency, I immediately can, now that I'm doing it every day, all day long, when I need it, it's
yeah,
become so natural. Do you know what I mean? So
yeah,
and some days are, like I said, some days are harder than others,
yeah,
but it's just a process. And if you are in that alignment, because you have to be on that frequency of joy and
yeah,
gratitude, because that's the frequency of the universe. And if you're not on that same frequency, you cannot receive. So
yeah,
you have to be up there and it's really freaking hard to be up there and stay there.
yeah,
So I just do it all day long and realign and then count
yeah,
my blessings, and yeah,
yeah.
absolutely.
exactly, because I mean, like, you do, well, I do, like, you do gratitude once a day, but then, yeah, now that's like making me look at things differently, do it several times a day. Because I am grateful for a lot of, everything that's around
Mhm,
me. So,
mhm,
yeah, bringing yourself, keeping yourself in that joy. So,
mhm.
yeah, thank you.
You're welcome. My pleasure. Absolutely. And I'm not perfect. I'm working on it every day. Some days are so hard, but I just, I try to
Yeah,
now you have those words. I give this over, I release. You guys will
yeah.
do much better than me.
Here you go. You can have it.
Yeah, it feels good. It
I don't
does.
need it today, thank you.
And it's funny to start with that gratitude thing, right? Like if we give me one more minute, like if we start with that gratitude thing, when I started, I would literally just go around all day long and thank God and the universe and my angels for everything. And that got me into the habit. So like today, maybe for the next like 5 days and even
Yeah,
journal about it, like try to see if you can wake up and like I've done this. I do this every morning. When my first foot hits the floor, I say thank, and my second foot hits the floor, I say you, and then the rest of my day is thank you.
yeah,
So yeah, I mean, I'll look at my first graders and I just in my mind and my heart, I'm like, I am so grateful for these beautiful little souls that I get to be with every day. Thank you,
yeah.
God. You know, um, my lunch, my car, I'm able to drive somewhere.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah,
Like all the
yeah,
electricity that the people in Puerto Rico don't have right now because of Hurricane Fiona. You know what I mean? Like
yeah,
all of the things. And when you're
yes,
grateful like that, that part, just being grateful itself, raises you, you know?
yeah, yeah. I can feel it.
Mhm.
I can feel I can feel the gratitude. So yeah, thank you.
Oh my gosh, of course. I love you guys all so much. It's been so wonderful to spend the morning with you, and I can't wait to take a shower. Oh my
Oh.
gosh. Does anyone have anything else to share or say? Oh, thank you, Kim. Kim, if it wasn't for you, we wouldn't be here. So thank you so much.
Yeah,
I love our circle and I love that it's growing.
yeah.
We love you, Kim.
Thank you.
So, yes, everyone have a beautiful day and live in joy and gratitude this weekend. You are so loved. I love you guys. Have a
Thank
great
you.
weekend.